have you got to give to me? What I don't really give myself. You are driven by the finer things. I see more than materials and wealth.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Illuminate Disclaimer, and I hope you're doing very well today. Now, I just wanted to do a video because I was doing a lot of health and well-being stuff in the past, and although I do like it, I do like speaking about these things, I realized two things happen. One, I don't really talk about what I'm going through, my psyche, and just talk about more of the fun things in life, and I like being fun. If you've met me in real life, I would say I'm quite a bundle of fun, quite passive, quite chill. I like making jokes. Like if you're in one of my classes, you'll probably end up laughing by the end of it. But I'm just saying that I am more than just someone who just speaks about serious stuff and about mental health and positivity and spirituality. I want to talk about more of the things which I do on a regular basis. Is I just want to come here one day and just try a snack and just be like, wow, this is 4 out of 10. I want to do little things like that to supplement Illuminate Disclaimer, the person behind the light bulb. I like that, the person behind the light bulb. Don't copyright it. Don't. But anyways, I just wanted to say that I want to do an episode about my hair. Just recent developments, because as you can see, my hair is significantly more brighter than it was before. And I'll be honest with you, like if you saw my hair a year ago, it was probably this long. Probably this long actually. Let's just say chin level was right along. So some hairs I've actually got that's probably like 4 or 5 inches. And I've had questions like, wow, why is your hair growing so long? So I'm just going to share a couple of tips that I've used on my hair, which may help you, especially if you have my type of hair. Now, I would say that my hair is probably 4C. No, probably 4B actually. Very tough hair. If I don't comb it for a night, you get an afro combing, just it really hurts. Saying that, it's not unbearable, but it's not unbearable because I've done years of combing and preparation. When I first started getting my hair done, ouch. And I would say having these locks on my hair is very maintainable. I would say it's more maintainable than having no hair at all. If anything, once it just does its own thing, you just literally nurture it with nutrients, then wash it every so often. So I'm just going to talk about my routine quickly. Now, the first thing I like to do is I have this lovely bottle right now. Now you probably just think, what is that? It's rose water. Now, if you're in the UK like me, there's a lot of like hard water. And hard water is essentially, if you spray some water on a window or on a plastic surface and it dries, it leaves a lot of smear marks. So if it rains, for example, you might see smear marks. But if you have a shower and you put in your hair, there's going to be a lot of mineral deposits, which is not necessarily good for your hair and could clog up your pores in the long run. So I use rose water because a lot of the water that we use, it kind of strips the hair of essential fluids and nutrients, and rose water helps to replenish that. Okay, now I would say do your own reading about rose water, but whenever I wash my hair, I spray it with rose water. Whenever I go out in the sun, rose water. Whenever I feel my hair's going dry, rose water. And I just use it as an alternative to normal water they get in the taps. Now, I also have this beautiful thing. I make my own oils, and this oil is about 80% black castor oil. Now, if you have heard of black castor oil, good. If it works on your hair, don't find anything else. But for me, using it correctly, monks using other things, you get such a benefit, a really good benefit. So I have castor oil, there's a bit of black seed oil, there's a bit of argan oil, there's a bit of almond oil. Sorry, I've got them over here. I've got a little bit of jojoba as well, and tea tree oil as well, because tea tree oil acts as an antiseptic. And saying that, I've also got a drop of rosemary in there as well. Smells amazing, And because of the black castor oil, if you have, you know, type 4 hair, it tends to marinate a bit longer. If, for me, in my personal opinion, if I use oils which are not heavy, which are light, they kind of just like get absorbed and my hair's dry at the end of the day. But with black castor oil, it tends to sit there for a very long time. So if you have type 1, 2 or 3 hair, a lot of black castor oil might make your hair look very it might make it very heavy, yeah. Might make it feel soggy, it might make it feel like sticky. But if you have type 4 hair, you might not have a problem. But let me know in the comments what you think. Now, I use that religiously. I've even got hair growth oil for my beard. So my beard is, I'll say, it's pretty luscious at the moment. I haven't brushed it out properly, but it's starting to get length and it's starting to get shine and luster. So I would say castor oil can be the basis for making something that really works in your hair. And 25-30 pounds, you can buy all these oils, make something, and honestly, it will last you months, if not years. Honestly, like 30 pounds, yeah, you don't have to go and buy any products. I'm one who says, have as much natural products on your hair as possible. If you don't want to eat it, then it's probably not good for your hair. Now, I'm saying that because obviously, like, I can't really drink rosemary oil, but when you have a lot of chemicals which are kind of like poisonous to you if you were to consume them, you have to realize that you're putting on your skin, you put it on your hair, your pores open, it could drip down to your blood. So be very careful with what you're consuming. And I don't mean consuming as just eating. Consuming anything that touches your skin is consumption in a sense, right? The final thing I want to say is I go to Lush and I buy a lot of things for my hair, and it really helps, especially with the washing phase. Now, I go to Lush and I use Power and I use Rehab as well. And they're really good shampoos and conditioners, so smell good. They have a lot of natural ingredients, and it also help my hair feel more fresh and moisturized. Before, I didn't really use shampoo as much, and I could have seen my hair cracking off and breaking. I also have Curl Power as well, which is also a lot cream, which is pretty good. But you put in your hair, and it actually brings out the curls in your hair. And at the top, I'm starting to get new hairs forming, and it makes my hair very shiny and curly. So I would recommend going to Lush, reading some information, and they literally have everything for whoever you are. You could be a 60-year-old Caucasian, you could be a 15-year-old person who's from Asian descent, you could be someone who's 42 and be from Zimbabwe. They have something for everyone. So I would say explore Lush. The final thing I would say is, if you are definitely growing locks, put something on it, like something that's like silky, especially when you go to bed, because if you move around a lot, you could risk, you know, cutting some hairs off and damaging your scalp from all the pulling. So having something with silk can help it, you know, it can help with the consistency of what you're looking for. It can help match your hair as well if you wear something quite tight, and you don't really get that friction which you'll get otherwise. So yeah, that's a few questions that I've been getting about my hair. I whip my hair back and forth. But yeah, that's mainly what I do with my hair. There are more things, but more will be revealed later on in these episodes, and I'll keep you updated as well, because yeah, look at my initial videos from 2 years ago. That was my initial length. And then from a year ago, you can probably see there's a lot of difference. But now you're probably watching this from a video that I done 3 or 4 weeks ago, and you're like, wow, that's actually grown significantly. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, and take care. And always keep on letting light illuminate your path. Take care of yourself.